Title: In the Beginning, the Story of Creation. Once upon a time, in the vast expanse of nothingness, there existed only God. In the beginning, there was no light, no land, and no life. Darkness shrouded the void, and God gazed upon it, knowing that change was needed. God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. A brilliant radiance filled the void, chasing away the darkness. God called the light day and the darkness night. This was the first day of creation. On the second day, God decided to create the sky and the heavens. With a voice as powerful as thunder, God commanded the waters to separate, and the firmament of the heavens emerged. The waters above became the sky, and the waters below became the seas. God looked upon the sky and was pleased. The third day arrived, and God said, "Let the waters below the sky be gathered into one place, and let the dry land appear." At the sound of these words, the waters withdrew, revealing vast stretches of land. God named the dry land earth and the water seas. Then, God commanded the earth to bring forth plants, trees, and fruits, each bearing seed according to its kind. The earth burst forth with vibrant life, and God saw that it was good. As the fourth day dawned, God crafted two great lights in the sky. The larger light ruled the day, and God named it the sun. The smaller light ruled the night, and it became the moon. God also adorned the heavens with countless stars. The sun illuminated the day, and the moon and stars illuminated the night. God was pleased with this celestial dance. On the fifth day, God turned to the waters, commanding them to teem with life. The seas swarmed with all manner of creatures, from tiny fish to mighty whales. Birds of every shape and color filled the skies, their wings soaring in the firmament. God blessed these creatures, and they flourished in the land and water. The sixth day brought with it a profound decision. God said, "Let us make man in our image, after our likeness." With tender care, God formed a man from the dust of the earth, breathing life into him. This first man was named Adam. God placed him in a beautiful garden called Eden, filled with lush vegetation and flowing rivers. But God saw that Adam was lonely. So, from Adam's rib, God created a woman named Eve, a companion and partner for Adam. Together, they were entrusted with the care of Eden. God said to them, "You may eat from any tree in this garden except for the tree of knowledge of good and evil, for if you eat from it, you shall surely die." Days passed in Eden, where Adam and Eve lived in perfect harmony with each other and the animals. They walked with God in the cool of the evening, enjoying his company. But lurking in the shadows was a crafty serpent, who sought to deceive them. One day, as Adam and Eve rested beneath the shade of the trees, the serpent slithered up to Eve and whispered lies into her ear. He tempted her with the forbidden fruit from the tree of knowledge, promising that it would make her like God. Eve, enticed by the serpent's words and the fruit's enticing appearance, plucked it from the tree and took a bite. She then offered it to Adam, who also ate. Immediately, their eyes were opened, and they realized they were naked. They felt shame and fear for the first time. When God came to the garden, calling for them, they hid. God, in his infinite wisdom, already knew what had transpired. He asked Adam and Eve why they had eaten from the forbidden tree. Adam blamed Eve, and Eve blamed the serpent, but God held each accountable for their choices. God spoke of the consequences. The serpent was cursed to crawl on its belly forever. Eve would suffer in childbirth, and Adam would toil the ground for his sustenance, facing hardship and mortality. But God also showed them mercy. He provided clothing for Adam and Eve and allowed them to live. He gave them hope, promising a future redemption through their descendants. As the days turned into weeks and the weeks into years, Adam and Eve were cast out of Eden, forever separated from the paradise they once knew. Yet, they carried the knowledge of good and evil with them, and through their descendants, they would lay the foundation for the human experience. And so, the story of Genesis teaches us about the beginning of the world, the creation of humanity, and the enduring themes of temptation, consequences, and redemption. It reminds us that even in our moments of weakness and disobedience, God offers mercy and the promise of a brighter future.